In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing another episode of Subsistence on Season 5. Now, the new update is out. I am on Alpha 51, but I have not modified the amount of time between, or the amount of time a season or a year takes. Because I said that I wanted to attempt to do a winter run without putting a BCU down, and I wanted to see if it was possible. Well, if I go and modify the time that winter takes and make the game, slow down so I have time to actually get ready, I don't think it's a true test. Because that was the whole point. I wanted to see with the base game settings, without the changes that were just implemented, can I do it? So we're still going to try to do it. God, it looks beautiful, though. We need to get some water. Ooh, bandage is nice. I do need that. So it is still October. Oh, are you kidding me? Right here at my... Hold on. Back off. Thank you. All right, right here at my fishing hole. I'm going to go ahead and eat that real quick. Refill shows. I know I could have just hovered and hit E, but I didn't do it, so you don't have to tell me. Thank you very much. I know I'm stupid. It's a wonderful thing about it, be a person like me. I know I'm stupid. I don't need others to point that out for me. Trust me. All right. Get a little... Oof, I thought I just gotten attacked by something. Get a little bit of kelp. And literally just a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to go central pond as well. Now, I would do a map for you guys, but the ability to load the game in that setting so that we can get those maps made was taken out. Now, I did ask Cold Games about it. He said that the map was, that access was removed because people were using it to cheat in the game. It was giving people access to cheat or too much access to the game, which was allowing them to modify and or do stuff they shouldn't be allowed to do. Funny thing is, Cold Games had no problem with us making maps. None whatsoever. That wasn't the issue. So, if anybody thinks, oh, the developers mean he's taking away our ability to make maps, he shouldn't do that. He didn't. People were using the, it's hidden. It was something that was like, hey, if you want to do this, just go here. This is something somebody had to find, and I didn't find it originally, but I definitely used it. And if you wanted to go make a map, Cold Games was fine with that. He had no problem with it whatsoever. When people started misusing it, and it became really bad, he had no choice but to lock it away, which sucks for the rest of us that were using it correctly. Well, using it, at least in a way that Cold Games didn't have a problem with. And I did specifically ask him. He had no problem with it whatsoever, so. Now, I personally, let's see, how many are 19? I personally tried to find a way to get around that. I looked up everything I could find about the editor used to make this style of game to see if it was something that I might... don't get over there. That I might be able to get my hands on and do it that way. It's really involved. And is it possible? I think so, but it would require me to brute force break Cold Games' coding of the game and do things that I don't think are appropriate. So I'm not going to try. If you've ever seen one of the old maps, there's an area that we call Stonehenge. Okay, it's over there. It's got several spires. People call it the spires or 6 spires or whatever. And it's got a table rock. And then on an old map on the back side of that mountain. So right there and right there. So basically the whole south side, it's just pushed out, I'd say about a mile. Just a guess on the distance. If you understand the map layout, that's what it is. There's somebody that just recently in 2019 updated his hand-drawn map. Well, computer drawn, but he's drawing it by hand. He's not using a screenshot. And maybe that guy will update his map again, because that's probably the best map we're going to get, unless Cole Games changes something or allows us to have the ability to unlock the camera, because that's the only way it's going to happen. But once you've been in the world long enough, once you've learned the map, it's really not that hard to find. And if I was going to redo my critical top 5 places to live, now that the map is expanded, I might redo that video, because I've got a new number 1. I like the I think I like that new area. There's several areas on that side that I really like. One of them is a rock face that I think is really promising for a base. The other would be the don't leave me alone. The other would be the what used to be the far southern lake. Oof, oof, oof. There's a lot over here. A lot of attention over here. That far southern lake, which used to be right up hard on the fence, I would never pick that. It was not a bad spot. It's just too tight on the fence, and that would really create issues. Well, not anymore. The fence has been completely moved out. That lake is still on this side of old versus new, and gives you access to both sides. It's actually not a bad area. Maybe I will redo that video, but concentrate on the new area, but I want to build in the new area. I don't want it to be, hey, this is just, I've ran through there once or twice. I looked around, build here, this is good, or build here, this is good. That's not how I did the other guide. The last guide, these are places I've actually built in either seasons or private games, and they worked out for me pretty well. And that's why I either recommended them, as either 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5. And I think I had some honorable mentions. Now, will I move over to the new area? Yes. When? Probably after my first winter is done. 2 reasons. One, whoa, you're close. One, the winter is really close. I don't have enough time to move over there before winter hits on this world. 2, I don't have the resources to be able to get over there before, and actually get set up before winter's going to hit. So I'm kind of stuck. Even if I wanted to move over there right now, I really can't. Alright, so I am doing good on wood. I was able to get a lot of wood. But I need to get some more. I kind of wish this game had a dump all, dump it in on top of stuff that you already have that matches. That would be really nice. There we go. So as soon as this meat cooks, we're going to have to go get some wood. I'm trying not to use that wood. I really need to get a good stockpile. I'd say 150, 200 logs would be about right. Maybe not enough to last the entire winter, but it'll give me a good start on surviving winter. I'm also going to stop making cordage for a while and collect as much fiber as I can. If I find that my wood is about to run out, like I can't get my wood supplies up and I don't have a little blue pill, I'll just make fiber bricks to throw in the fire. Honestly, that's what I was trying to say. No, all kidding aside. Yeah, having some fiber on the side so that I can either make fiber bricks if I need them or make cordage. Well, I mean, I always need cordage. But that would give me the opportunity to offset the amount of wood that I need. As long as the fiber is flowing really well. You know, fiber will make you flow, but if it's not flowing on its own, it's not really going to help me in that situation. Maybe if I took all this wood out of my diet, I wouldn't need so much fiber. I'm so funny. I mean, just, you know, you want to laugh. It's okay. I'll stop. I'll pause the video. You laugh out loud for a minute, and I'll start back up in just, 5 seconds from now. Basically, when this tree stops getting chopped. All right. I am scanning my area. I see some fiber over there. One more tree. All right. Oh, there has been a lot of chatter. People complaining about trees that when they go into the new area, or probably anywhere, and they hit trees, hit the trees once or twice, and the tree starts floating and goes 20 feet into the air, and people are complaining. Yeah, they're cheating. They're using trainers. Cold Games and I thought it was actually an issue. I had done some testing on my own. Come to find out, Cold Games had done some testing, and neither one of us could figure it out. And lo and behold, the individuals that were reporting it didn't let us know that they were actually cheating in the game. You know what? I actually need... Come here, Wolfie. I actually want your bits right now. Plus, there's 2 bags here, and I can wash my hands really... Ooh, an extra liver. That's a good thing, actually. Maybe I should make a second... if I have the resources for it, make a second antidote, just to be on the safe side. Oh, good. I think it was like that, but I'm not sure. I didn't have to wash my hands. As long as I went into the water, my hands were already clean. All right. I'm not sure if it was like that before. I remember at one point it wasn't. I don't know when that got fixed, but I'm glad to see that actually is the way that it is. It is the way that it is, and I'm happy. This is a good area for kelp. Oh, that's another thing. People were complaining about the new big lake, which happens to be the largest body of water in the entire map, and saying they can't find kelp in it, and it's so, there's no resources in that lake. It's so big. Why isn't there anything here? What people fail to understand is that body of water, I don't know if it's one giant loot location or resource location. I'm sure it's segmented in some way that I don't understand. But just because you can't see the resources in your specific area doesn't mean, deeper in the water, around the next bend, or on the other side of the shoreline in a smaller area, there isn't resources right there that you're looking for. It's just in the area you're at, there's no resources. And then, of course, it's all RNG. There's no set distance. And the only thing that is set is that resources stay around for 18 minutes unless the player is specifically looking right at them, if that is working. And then they despawn, and the world refreshes. Like this bag right here. This bag probably spawned in after I went past here. It would have sat there for 18 minutes if I had not come around and picked it up. It would have despawned, and the world would have spawned another resource or loot crate at another location on the map, if I understand how it works correctly. Now, lock crates are on a different kind of timer. And unless Cold Games tells me what timer what that timer is, I can't test it. I did do testing on the original loot crates, and I was able to figure out that they last around 18 minutes. I say around because I'd spawn in, I ran out my door, I spotted a loot crate, and I ran right up to it and sat there for 18 minutes and watched it. But beyond that, it's really hard to nail down specifics. All right. Let's go ahead and eat. Do I want... I have one. That liver would be really good to eat right now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I need more storage. That doesn't go there. That's takes care of that part of it. 1, 2, and then make 9mm rounds for the rest of it. That one, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Nah, I can't do that. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't set well on my subsistence soul. But yeah, I'm running out of storage space. I mean, that's a good thing because I have a lot of resources, but fire's almost out. I almost sat here and let it go out. I would have felt so stupid if my fire had gone out since I've been struggling trying to keep that fire going. I can save some space like this. Here we go. There's a good way to save a little bit of space. We'll go refill that canteen right away since this liver's cooked. Probably want to go get some more wood as well. I'm up to 105. There we go. Ah, sounds like it's raining. How many? 55. So I could make 5 fuel bricks if I needed to. All right, we're gonna run over and get some water. I'm gonna try to get a little more kelp. I am trying to build up my kelp reserves as well. Those will probably be beneficial in surviving the winter if there's times when I can't actually leave my the safety of my fire. I'm finding several blueberries today. That is really good for what we need to do. Because every blueberry I find is me not using another resource in my base, as in an apple. Unfortunately, the potatoes aren't going to do me any good right now, but go ahead and refill. Ah, one thing I did notice. We can eat and drink underwater, and I don't think we should be able to do that. Like if I had a clean canteen, I can go over here right now and click on it and drink. But I'm underwater, and since the water's dirty, wouldn't that dirty water rush into my canteen and make the water dirty? And as I'm trying to drink while I'm underwater, wouldn't that, you know, make me drink dirty water regardless? Or start drowning? I don't know. I'm not trying to be too like, this game isn't realistic, but that one kind of, I never tried it before. I saw somebody else do it, and that one kind of struck me as an oddity. No. I was actually going to drop it in there. Let's grab this tree. Ooh, there's another blueberry right there. Now, there is a wolf in this area, so I do need to be careful. But I'm not going to pass up a blueberry if I can get it. What time is it? Okay. We're doing good. I want to take a trip around the lower valley over here. So, yeah, I definitely will be putting up a base in the new area. And I'll probably end up moving my primary base to there, and maybe that's where I'll set up my first BCU. But it won't be right away because I'm going to need to collect the resources to at least get started on a base. I need at least 1 pod done, so I have some place to use as a base of operations. Ah, another blueberry. Man, this is a really good blueberry day. And I'm definitely seeing rabbits and chickens and not missing them continuously, which is always a good thing. How many arrows? Up at 20 arrows right now. All right. I think I want to try to do a quick run in and see if I can get my hands on some more kelp real quick. And I know the sandstone is something that's important too, but that is definitely important later, not right this second. Ooh. Alright, that's good. Alright, I need to start heading home here in a moment. Oh, scrap metal? Nope, just a rock that teased me. The rock that teased me. Live Saturday night in the Mason Arena. No, I don't have the movie trailer guy, but I wish I did. My God, that would be I would love to have that job. I don't have the chops for it. I don't have the pipes and other issues. My mouth makes weird noises a lot of times when I'm trying to bloviate. I'm sure people who watch my videos hear it. I've put together a decent sound system to get rid of a lot of that, but it still comes through the videos. My sinuses, as words are coming out of my mouth, my sinuses are making little pops and noises. It's really distracting to hear that in your own, in your own head. I only started noticing it when I started doing YouTube videos. Before then, I had no clue that, there was those weird noises coming out of my nostrils and my sinus. It's really, really weird. I'm just telling you. But, it's funny how a thing like YouTube videos where I'm being, ultra careful about the audio quality. Because I know the secret to a good YouTube video is, of course, compelling content, yes. But the audio quality. If I had the most amazing content in the world, and I sounded like this all the time, or something, really weird like that. Sorry, headphone users. Or I sounded like this, and and this was the way that I talked, and and I sounded this far away, you guys wouldn't listen to it. No matter how good the content is. And I feel bad when I see a video and the content is interesting, but I can't get past how bad the audio quality is, either the sound quality of the game or the recording quality of the person trying to do it, or they have no voiceover. Yeah, I turn it off right away. And I feel bad. Now, I will politely let them know that there is things that they can do to improve. Sometimes it's taken well. A lot of times it's not. I get nasty grams back. Like I'm some stuck-up YouTuber, with 1 million subs, and stop picking on the plebs, YouTube channels that have no viewership. Take it as you will. Honestly, I'm just, I'm only trying to help. Oh man, I'm getting cold already. And it hasn't even snowed yet. Just think what's gonna happen when it starts snowing. I'm scared. Hold me. Warm me up, please. I saw the fiber and wanted to keep going, I was trying to decide what's more important, the fiber or the rabbit. Ooh. Let me get this. I don't care about the rabbit right now. Let me get this. Yeah, the rabbit's just gonna walk right up on top of me. Man, that bloodstain hit the rock. I mean, that was way behind that rabbit. Ooh. Another. I'm having a good loot day. Of course, I won't have room for everything, but I'm still having a good loot day. I'll probably have to make another box, unfortunately. Too bad I couldn't take the one that's at the fishing, because as soon as winter hits, that fishing hole thing I've got over there is going to be completely useless. And I mean utterly completely useless. All right, guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and call the episode there. I've been Critical. This has been Subsistence on Season 5. We are waiting for winter, because winter is coming. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.